What's going on there, folks? This is Quinn, that snazzy iPhone guy. I'm being a bad student, pulling away from my studying to film this video, and I hope you enjoy it. It is a review and giveaway of the SGP Neo Hybrid II for iPhone 4. Now, thanks to SGP for sending this out for review. When I test iPhone cases, I usually test the case for a day or two and then pull it off and switch cases out. And I'm usually someone who's changing their cases all the time. But I must admit, and it may be due to the fact that I've been really busy, but I have not changed this case in a week. There are a lot of features that I really, really like about it. And there's really only one problem I have with it. I guess the one problem is two parts, so a two-part problem that I have with it. But other than that, it's an awesome case. The retail price of $25 is absolutely amazing, considering that not only do you get the case, but you also get the famous Steinhill Ultra Clear SGP screen shield. You guys know I'm a big screen shield buff. I've tried all the screen shields, and actually I have gone away from a lot of screen shields just because I feel like they are a detriment to the Retina display and really the feel of the iPhone. If the iPhone doesn't feel like it should, why protect it? So I haven't been using a screen shield very much with the iPhone 4 just because I don't feel like a lot of them are that great. But I have rekindled my love for the SGP Neo or the Ultra Clear. It does have an oleophobic coating, so fingerprints stay off of it. It is ultra clear. There is almost no degradation in quality. It's awesome. It doesn't pick up a lot of fingerprints. It doesn't scratch easily. And if you're going to use a screen shield, make it the SGP Ultra Clear. So you do get one of those with this case, which is awesome because I think they charge 15 bucks for a pack of 3. So to get one in a $25 case is an extra added bonus. So there's that. This is the case itself. It's a two-piece case. There is a very, very soft rubber case, and then there is a outer band, much like the Apple bumper. Now, the outer or the inner rubber case is not silicone or anything of the like. It's a very tough rubber, but it is rubber nonetheless, and it's very lightweight. And then this frame is even lighter weight because it doesn't actually, it's not as rigid as it looks. It's quite malleable, and it's a very, very soft plastic. But that being said, it does conform to your phone very nicely, and I do think that it provides ample drop protection, which we'll talk about in just a second. So to get this on your phone, all you have to do is take your iPhone 4, and you throw your iPhone 4 into this first layer here. Just pull it around the corners, kind of massage it into place, and you're set and ready to go. Now, you have these extra buttons here. They're kind of really sticking out, and that's because when this band goes over, they will indeed be covered. So all we have to do is take the band. I stick it in button side first, as I find it's the most easy. Like that, kind of, and then you massage it into place, and once it gets into place, you are set and ready to go. So here is the case once it's on. As you can see, and the reason I really, really like this case is even though I like customizing my phone, and part of the reason I use a case is to look different, to have a unique style phone, but this looks almost identical to the iPhone 4, especially with the silver band and the black back. Now, obviously, the Tender Blue will not do the same, but they do have a lot of different colors you can choose from. The black being the most executive and sleek. Now on the back here, you have this rubber. Again, it does have a soft touch matte plasticky feel to it, although it is indeed rubber. It doesn't stick to anything. There's no lint or any crap that gets on the back of it, which is really nice. You do have full camera access, no flash issues whatsoever. You do have access to the buttons as well as the the vibrate or silent switch, and then you have a little branding here, SGP Case Neo Hybrid II. But other than that, it is a very, very basic case on the side. These buttons provide a lot of haptic feedback, which I really like. One of the things I hate most about cases is when you throw it on and the buttons don't feel like buttons anymore. They're just mushy blobs. This certainly is not the case, and you do still get a very, very clicky feedback, and that's something I really like. This is my big issue. It's a recessed headphone jack, and it's probably one of the most recessed headphone jacks I've ever seen. This is recessed upon recessed. Headphones that I considered pretty well recessed did not work with this case. Seriously, if this is not like the thinnest headphone jack plug you've ever seen, it will not fit. And granted, what you can do is you can pull this band off, and it's pretty easy to pull off, and then you're ready to go because this is then very accessible. And then when you're ready, you just put the band back on. It's not that big a deal, but it is quite bothersome, and having to keep track of this extra piece is really annoying, and that quite peeved me. As we go around the side, you're going to see no branding or anything here. On the bottom, you have your microphone and your speakerphone with the 30-pin dock connector. Now, the 30-pin dock connector is the same story. Super, super recessed. If you don't have the original cable, it's going to be a problem. A lot of the Chinese eBay cables are just a tiny bit fatter. No dice on this case. It will not work. And with my car stereo, which uses a 30-pin dock connector, which is a little bit bigger, no dice, it did not work. I had to pull this band off, which is really quite annoying. That being said, though, that's one of my only complaints about the case. You do have lay on the table design. You do have quite a bit of drop protection, actually, because of this dual layer design. That being said, though, this case adds hardly any bulk at all. It actually adds less bulk than cases that say they don't add bulk. I feel that this is like the OtterBox Defender of super, super, super thin cases. It's a little bit thicker than the Incipio Feather and then the Switch Easy Nude, but hardly at all. I mean, this feels so thin. It adds almost no bulk to the case or to the phone at all, and that's awesome. Yet, it's very protective. I dropped it twice, unintentionally for sure, from 2 to 3 feet, and the same result happened. It was fine. There were no problems with it whatsoever, and it really is quite rigid. It offers a lot of protection, all the while being extremely thin. I love this case. I've used it for about a week and a half straight without taking it off, which is very unusual for me. It just performs what it does well. You have the excellent screen shield. You have the awesome $25 price point. You have almost no bulk added at all the while having protection added. It's great. I love it. The only problem is the recession on the 30-pin dock connector and the headphone jack. But other than that, I love it and could not recommend this any more highly. If you'd like to win one of your own, all you have to do is go to snazzylabs.com and click the Enter Latest Giveaway button on the side, fill out a form, and you'll be ready to go. Thanks so much for SGP for sending this out. Thanks so much to SGP for sending this out for review, as well as an extra for you guys to win. Thank you to you for watching, and as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks. This video is brought to you by Roku, Netflix, Hulu, music, live sports, Angry Birds, and a whole lot more. All on your TV for just 60 bucks. So much fun for so little. Visit TreadedUS/Roku to learn more.